Okay, hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more Phantasy Star 3. It's been a good few days since the last video. I actually wanted to finish before this past Monday and Tuesday. Because I had some stuff to do. But I wasn't able to do that. So instead, we're just gonna, keep on trucking now. We'll probably finish it here in the next couple of videos. So anyways, what we're off to do is we're off to find this robot. This is Mune. She is pretty much the Mew unit that was like Arakio's personal unit. So when you come back and you have Arakio's sword, she's obviously overjoyed, but she does die right away. She's been alive for too long. She's just been like walking around the desert, kind of trying to hang in there. So we're gonna run to the store real quick. We're gonna run to the store real quick and actually sell all this up, like all this random stuff that I have, because we're getting into the end game. It's about time to I need to equip this stuff. It's about time to force gear, force crown. It's about time to start looking at like clearing up our inventory space so that we can move some of these items around. Reading the legendary weapons, these are obviously going to get equipped on people. Hope I don't want to buy anything. Zini says she needs the Sonian bandana. Nobody needs the Lasonian crown. I do not like this, the way this menu is set up. It's kind of like, it's kind of slow. We'll sell this hunting bow. Oh, we don't want to buy anything. Does Ren have any extra stuff? He does. Think about like Ren. Think about the characters that aren't Chris and Mew is that they probably don't have a ton of items that they don't really need. It's pretty much Chris picks everything up and then when his inventory is full, then Mew starts to pick everything up. Let's give him Arakio's sword, and I think we're gonna spread the pendants out, right? So he keeps the dragon's tear for himself. Mew gets the sapphire. Kara gets the twins ruby. The power topaz goes to Ren. And is that it? Alright, cool. And then this Lasonian gear goes to Ren. And the Lasonian bandana goes to Kara. Alright, so let's equip the Dragon's Tear, Arakio's Sword, She'll equip the Lasonian Ribbon, Mune's Claw, the Sapphire, Power Topaz. Oh my god. Didn't give Lie anything. It's the Twins Ruby and the Lasonian Band. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty good to go. All we need left is the power shot, which we're gonna get from Siren. And so in order to get that one, we're gonna go to Aquatica. Should be up here. I do have to think about it a little bit because I definitely haven't been to Aquatica in quite a while. Now we're just kind of, walking through the desert. Who died? How did Ren die? That's crazy. So it's just gonna be on the other side of this mountain. So you may hear some plate clinking. I'm just eating some leftovers. We're gonna try to eat some leftovers. My teeth kind of hurt. It's a little hard to chew. Alright, now... Oh, okay. I know where I am. So what are we doing? Okay. So we can take this airport, turn into a plane to fly up here to, yeah. So we'll rest up in this town. If we can, we should be able to, yeah. Should be no towns that you can't rest up in, except maybe oh, that one that got destroyed on Landon. No, we're not gonna save. We're just gonna heal and then peace out. We're gonna turn into a boat here. An aqua skimmer. And there's gonna be an island to the northeast right here. A single cave on it. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. So this is the place to be. So in here, this is where we're gonna find our good buddy Siren. What is this tower called? Okay. Are there treasure chests in here? There are. Quite a few. There's a royal shield, a royal emerald, oh, there's a royal armor. Royal Shield, and a Vulcan and a Royal Sword. So we're not too interested in a lot of these. Or really any of these. So we can just keep going. This dungeon isn't very difficult to navigate. Pretty much it's just this winding tunnel. There's gonna be a fork at the top. And we're gonna go to the right. We're actually gonna go down here. So if you keep going, there's another path downwards, and that's where two of the four treasure chests are. One is left at the fork, the way that we didn't go. But we're still not all that interested in these items. So we healed. We actually don't need to heal. So pretty much what happened is he explains, you know, that since he was Arakia's, he fought against Leia. And then over time, he just kind of like let those unresolved feelings kind of like go awry, and he decided to start a war with Leians. Well, when he retreated to Sage Isle, which is where we are right now, to recover, he realized that he's just being an asshole. That there's bigger fish to fry. So he gives us the siren shot, and we're on our way. Let me make sure I know. Yeah. This should be this one. No. So there's gonna be 3 pathways down here. We're gonna take the second one, which will take us into a room. And these are the sages of Sage Isle. So we're gonna talk to all of them. So the ancient word is nay, which will, does it do anything? I don't think it does anything. Alright, so they teach us the word nay. Which, you know, doesn't do much for us. It's a spell, much like Megiddo, which is a spell that Chris learned. It doesn't do anything at this point. It's necessary for, like, story progression. So we're gonna grab this royal shield, actually, just so I can sell it. So we're gonna need money. There's quite possibly a grinding section coming up soon. Because as I just mentioned, I'm gonna need some cash. So we're gonna go back to. We're gonna leave here. We need to get back to Frigidia. I'm honestly not entirely sure how. Oh my god. The encounter rate's so high. Okay. One thing I'm a little curious about that I'm just going to investigate real quick. There's a shrine down here at the bottom of Phrygia. Because there's that island with just an airport, and then there's this shrine and a dock. There's also a cave here. These are the only things that are here. So I'm going to take this shrine and see where it goes. Maybe this will take me straight to Frigidia. This is not Frigidia. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is Draconia. I can get from Draconia to Frigidia, right? I think so. We're gonna explore a little bit. So we're gonna walk up here, kind of follow along the coast. We're at the very top of Draconia. Pretty much like whenever you come here, you always go to the top and to the right. This is to the top and to the left. This is totally an area that we've never been to. I think they put it here probably because, like, if you're exploring, you would have come across that cave that was next to the shrine, which would have taken you back to Aquatica. But without access to the boat, you're not getting very far. So there's this shrine here, which I'm interested in looking at, but in order to do that, I need to stop being an airplane. I do think the fast travel in this game could have been handled much better. Especially since in the other games... Should I say the other games? Especially since in Phantasy Star 2, they had a good fast travel system, right? With the travel shop in every town. I feel like that just made a lot more sense. Like, I understand not wanting to use that because we get Leia and her pendant instead. So it makes more sense, but like you could have just made Leia's pendant activate shrines to like go to a late game area or something, not necessary for fast travel. Okay, this is also not Frigidia. This is probably Terminus. Is there a cave over here? So this is Terminus. There's a few shrines here. And there's 2 whole airports here. Let's turn into an airplane. Skedaddle. So here on Terminus is actually, this is going to be one of the, like, last areas that we come to. There's a floating city here. That's where we're going to fight Dark Force. I think. I believe so. But that comes in a little bit. You know, first I have to, figure out where the fuck how to get back to Frigidia. The important thing about going to Frigidia now is that we're going to get our weapons upgraded. Because, you know, we just spent all this time getting, like, these legendary weapons. Now we're going to make them more legendary. Which I think is kind of lame, but, yeah, whatever. Ah, we made it. We're on Frigidia. Oh my god, this was such a pain in the ass. Okay, where the fuck am I? Okay. So we're over here. If you're using a map and you get to this point, you're on the far right side of Frigidia. There's a cave, there's a shrine, and inside of this little mountain cluster, there's an airport. So we're going to the airport. We're making sure that we arrive quite early for our flight. We're gonna turn into a jet plane and get the fuck out of here. So we want to go to this place, the flying one, right? Yeah. So this is what's this place? Skyhaven? Oh, it's the Skyhaven dungeon. Oh, here we go. Skyhaven Castle. Yeah. So if you remember this place, it's like to walk. You're up in the sky. You have to walk through the silly little forest. Because this place wants to be like a maze for some reason. There's no enemy encounters here. This is honestly kind of a waste of time. I think this is a big waste of time. Where am I? Alright, so then you go across. Okay. It isn't even like greatly confusing. Like the worst thing that can happen is right there. You go down instead of to the left. You walk straight down and you can't get out. So then you just walk back up and you keep going. Is it this one? Yes. Or this one where you go down and it just closes off right there. Right? It didn't need to be like this. So we get up here. We're gonna talk to these goons. And so if I'm not, yeah. So by talking to them, they transform the the weapons that you got, Arakio's sword, Siren shot, Leia's bow, all that stuff. My god. They transform them all into the Nay weapons, which just changes their names and increases the stats on them a good bit. That's fine. But what I noticed is that it doesn't indicate to you that they've done that. They just do it. And then they're like, yeah, go get him, Tiger. Like, you talk to all of them, and they're like, ah, yeah, now you're good to go. You know, and somebody's like, yeah, equip the innate weapons. You're good to go, but it's like, you didn't tell me that you did that. I know that it happened because I have a guide. So our next stop is back out of here. This is, of course, done by walking out. So the other important thing before we go fight Dark Force is to finish equipping ourselves, of course. Defense is just as important as offense. Because we're going to hit him really hard, but he's also going to hit us really hard. So we need to do something, you know, to make sure that we don't accidentally die, I suppose. If you've watched other games that I've played, you'll know that I am really the type of player to focus on like strong weapons and hoping that I don't die instead of like making sure I'm thoroughly, you know, armored up. But these Phantasy Star games, I've been doing a pretty okay job of it. These games are not hard. The final bosses are challenging because they hit very hard. So we're gonna fly to New Moda, which is somewhere right here. We're gonna fly to New Moda. This is where we'll be buying all of our equipment. We have a few minutes. We have like 3 minutes here before we hit half an hour, so let's just jump in here and see how much money I need. Everything is coming from the armor shop, so if I can find the armor shop, then we're good to go. Okay. So we should be okay. Let's make this over here. Oops. That's fine. Okay, so oh. Never mind. I don't need to be here. Fuck. We're actually going in here. We need a planar claw. So it'll be from you. And then I need to double check if Kara has a planar slicer. She does, okay. Oh, boost her damage. Just a little bit more. Now we're going to Mistoke, which is the other town in Virginia? Yes? I hope so. It is. Yeah. So there's only 2 towns in Virginia. So we'll go to Mistoke, and that's where we'll call the video. We're just going to fly over there real quick. Real quickity. It's more or less like straight to the side, yeah. And this is the town of Mistoke. Is it Mistoke or Mistoke? We're gonna rest at the end, and that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. So thanks for stopping by, thanks for tuning in. Next time I think we'll make it to Dark Forest, but I don't think we'll fight him. So we'll see you next time, guys.